right, I have a couple part-time work-from-home job leads for you today. One of them you'll start June 9th, 2025. That's just a couple of weeks away. And the other one, they're going to train you. It looks like kind of a flexible schedule as far as training. And you'll be working a couple evenings and a weekend in this one. So we're going to jump right into them. I'm going to start off with a part-time work-from-home job with Liberty University. This is for an admissions evaluator level 1. It's a part-time job, remote anywhere within the United States. And this job was just posted a couple of days ago, but I have a feeling this one is going to go fast. And as far as pay, I don't see the salary listed anywhere on this job description, so I turned to their profile on Glassdoor. And it looks like Liberty University has paid admissions evaluators anywhere from $39,000 to $52,000 per year. So that's $18.75 up to $25 per hour. And they tell us a target hire date for this job is June 9th, 2025. So if you like this one, make sure to get your application in right away. So this job lead is a little hard to read, so please bear with me. In this job, you'll fulfill both the administrative and customer service requirements to evaluate and process applications and academic records of prospective and returning students. So you'll support the contact centers of enrollment management to answer questions regarding a student's file, whether it be program questions, keying documents, processing applications, making decisions, or processing manual registrations. You'll be responsible for developing and maintaining effective communication as well as disseminating information to staff regarding student data and university policy. You'll also provide communication support that in turn will increase productivity, enhance workforce and organization, and lower or remove performance deficiencies, meet regulatory requirements, and support the university's mission and goals. So in this job, you must have extensive knowledge of all verification areas and LUO program requirements in order to problem solve and handle complex student files. And I think it's safe to say you'll pick up that knowledge as you do this job. You must be able to process the multitude admissions documentation, and you must also be able to handle a fast-paced work environment and exhibit the ability to multitask, as it will be required at times to work on multiple student situations at a time. You can also maintain a high quality of work, answer questions regarding accreditation, current policy, transcript request policies, and/or the stage of a specific request, documentation needed, and documents that may or may not be acceptable based on admissions standards. You'll provide chat and email support to the Enrollment Call Center to answer questions such as admission requirements, program requirements, course requirements, and manual registrations across all levels. You need to have a customer service mentality to be able to assist counselors and advisors. You also process admissions decisions at all levels, recognize registrar office processes in order to submit curriculum updates, readmits, and degree changes, and handle complex situations through Beacon or the accepts and POC inboxes. You also perform audits in order to maintain accreditation compliance when applicable, request checks from the accounting department to pay for transcripts, and work with academic departments to resolve questions about student applications. So you must have a working knowledge of programs in order to process documents, decisions, or answer questions, and you'll review and process all prerequisite override requests. You'll correspond with students via email in regard to appeals, admissions decisions, or various questions regarding their application. Attend departmental hurdles to provide feedback on recent changes on areas that may need to be addressed, and communicate errors and request follow-up resolution in a timely manner to the elevators and their assistant director when an issue arises. So they want you to have a high school diploma or a GED, and applicants must have 18 months of experience working in admissions verification or an equivalent position. You're able to type 40 to 50 words per minute, and they prefer you have post-secondary education, and they'd like you to have experience or knowledge in SharePoint, Apex, Microsoft Office, eTrieve, I'm not sure I pronounced that correctly, and Banner. You're also able to work well in a team atmosphere, and you're able to represent both the department and the university in a professional manner. So remember, this job could pay $18.75 up to $25 per hour, and the target hire date is June 9th, 2025. So if you like this work from home job, you can find the direct link in the description area, job number 1. Okay, so the next part-time work-from-home job I have is with Foundation Finance Company. They have an opening for a verification specialist level 1. It's a part-time work-from-home job almost anywhere within the United States. I saw down here they're only able to hire in what looks to be about 31 states within the United States. So fingers crossed, hopefully you live in one of these states. So you'll be working 2 evening shifts per week and every other Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they're going to train you. They tell us candidates should be available to train during daytime hours between the hours of 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. So it looks like there's a little bit of flexibility as far as when they're going to train you. And they tell us that training will be for about 2 weeks. And they're going to pay you $15 per hour for this job. So you'll complete calls with applicants and dealers to verify accuracy and completeness of information received, to proceed with the financing process, and to ensure that all information is correct to prevent disputes, defaulted payments, and risk-related activity. So in other words, you'll verify customer loan information via inbound and outbound calls, and it may include, but is not limited to, validating identity, social security number, address, employment information, and project completion. You'll recognize unusual scenarios and information and inquire further using critical thinking and active listening skills, and accurately enter new or updated information received during verification calls in all operating systems. You'll document all notes properly, proficiently relay information to customers relating to interest statements and other account questions, and identify, report, and escalate verification or risk-related issues to management. You'll handle inbound and outbound dealer calls regarding verification dispute issues, review loan processing status and documentations to ensure customers' calls are accurately handled and routed to appropriate department, and you'll do all that while acquiring and maintaining thorough knowledge and understanding of FFC's policies and procedures regarding the verification process. So you must be able to take direction and work well with others. You're able to work under the stress of deadlines. You're also able to concentrate and perform accurately, and you're able to react to change productively. You have a can-do attitude, great attention to detail, and you're able to multitask. And to qualify for this job, they'd like you to have about 2 years of call center or customer service experience. And like I always say, if you ever dealt with the public in any capacity, that qualifies as customer service. It doesn't matter if you worked in a grocery store, if you were a server, a bartender, whatever, that qualifies as customer service. You need knowledge of word processing software, spreadsheet software, and internet software. You have strong typing skills and strong attention to detail. And you have a professional phone presence and excellent communication skills. So if this evening and weekend shift part-time work from home job interests you, you can find the direct link in the description area. This is job number 2. Alrighty, there you go. We just went over 2 part-time work from home jobs. One of them you'll start June 9th, 2025. And the second job you'll be working evenings and 1 weekend every other week, and they'll train you. Hopefully one of these jobs works out for you. And if you're looking for some easy work from home jobs, processing documents, claims, and reimbursements, check out this video right here. And don't forget to come back to this channel frequently. I post work from home job videos almost every day of the week. Your job is out there. We're going to find it. Good luck to all of you who apply. And as always, thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.